Your guide for the tour of the castle. And before we start going around, I'll give you a short history of this castle. Elmina Castle was built by the Portuguese in 1482. And when the castle was first built, all the rooms on the ground floor were used as storerooms or warehouses where the Portuguese were keeping their goods. Goods such as guns, gunpowder, building materials, tobacco, textiles. In the 16th century, that's the 1500s, the Portuguese started a transatlantic slave trade. And when the slave trade started, all the rooms on the ground floor were changed into dungeons where they were keeping African slaves. And we had about 1,000 slaves in the castle, 600 men, 400 women. And when it comes to this courtyard, we had about 400 women here. Later we'll see where they were keeping the men. In 1637, the Dutch, today we call them Holland or Netherlands, they came to attack the Portuguese and capture the castle from the Portuguese. The Dutch, they were here in 1807. The British abolished the slave trade. In 1814, the Dutch also, they started slave trade for two reasons. One, humanitarian reasons. Some churches were preaching against slave trade. And two, industrial revolution. More machines were invented, so the work of man can be done by machines. Slave trade was abolished. So this castle became very expensive for the Dutch to maintain. So in 1872, the Dutch sold the castle to the British and went away. The British, they came when the slave trade was abolished. So the castle was used as their office. But that doesn't mean the British didn't participate in the slave trade. They participated. But there was a castle called the Cape Coast Castle, which they built in Cape Coast in 1665 for the slave trade. And the British were here till Ghana gained independence in 1957. So Elmina Castle, as it started now, is 538 years old. And the Portuguese were here for 155 years. The Dutch, 235 years. The British, 85 years. And Ghana, 64 years, and we are still counting. And also when it comes to this town is called Elmina. The Portuguese first came here in 1471, and they were trading in gold. And at that time, we had a system of trade called the barter system of trade, exchange for goods for goods. So the Portuguese, they brought goods such as guns, gunpowder, building materials, tobacco, textiles, to exchange for local goods such as gold, ivory, and spices. But they were looking for gold. And when locals exchanged the gold for their goods, they were thinking this town was an abundance of gold. So they called this town Elmina. Elmina in Portuguese means a mine, but it was pronounced by local people to be Elmina. And also they called this town Aldeia, which in Portuguese means a village, and it was also pronounced by local people to be Edna. So the names of this town, Elmina, Edna, they are all wrongly pronounced Portuguese words. But the actual name was Anumansa, which means water. That doesn't get finished in fancy. So that's the history of the castle. Okay.